Hey everybody, welcome to Trading Capital's exclusive analysis. In today's video, we're going to be discussing natural gas and natural gas only. The Widowmaker continuing to see some weakness today. Down on the session, it was at the lows, almost down 4%, but it's closing down 2.5% after gapping down. You can see it did get bought up, which is a positive sign as of now. Now, natural gas, the big question is, are we going higher or are we going lower? Or are we just going to stay in the sideways range? Well, the big thing is that we just need to read the technical price action. As of now, natural gas is holding this massive 220 support level, and you are putting in some micro higher lows. But this is a big down move. Are we putting in a bear flag? Is it time to just cut your natural gas position and look for some other asset to trade? Well, there's a lot of questions. Let's try to help find some answers. Personally speaking, I think there is going to be a new low made in natural gas. I don't think this low is going to hold. There's a couple reasons I'll go over, but I do think natural gas will make a new low. But at the same time, despite being slightly bearish, I am accumulating natural gas here and building a position. Why? Because I think we get a bounce. There's a confluence zone that I'm looking at. If you draw your trend line across, this was your pivot high over here. This is an attempt at a breakout fail. This is another breakout that failed. Another rejection point here. Your back test before you had a bigger breakout to the upside. Natural gas will likely get a bounce all the way into this zone over here. That's where I'm looking for natural gas to go to in the short term. I think we get a move up to that 263, maybe 260s, 270 area. That's where I am thinking natural gas is going to trend in the next, say, 1 to 2 weeks before we actually see natural gas break this low. Yes, I did say that correctly. Break this low. Now, most people think that, oh, that's the low. It's not going to break. We're at too big of a support trend line. But this is how markets make. We got a tap of this area of an oversold condition. I think market makers want to retest these previous pivots. There's a couple of reasons why I'll show you why I think we're actually going to break that low. Not only has the RSI had a nice bounce and starting to curl down, but when you look at the natural gas futures chart, so we'll pull up the NYMEX natural gas futures chart, and it's always important to look at a variety of different natural gas charts. But the natural gas futures chart, you can see we're back inside this beautiful parallel channel, getting a daily close, but we never ever filled this massive technical gap to the downside. That gap sits at 211 on the chart. Not only is it a daily gap, but it's also a weekly gap fill. So I think that is going to be the low in natural gas once the futures chart fills that gap. So I still am optimistic that we get one more little push up into, say, this 282 on the natural gas chart. And then I think we actually get the bigger move down. Now, the natural gas futures chart and the natural gas capital.com chart are slightly different. One, the futures chart is trading at 256. This one's trading at 242. So just recognize there is a slight difference in price action ahead. But again, to summarize things, I am bullish in the short term. I think a move up to here is very reasonable. And then I actually think a move down is likely to commence in natural gas. On that note, please definitely check out my tradingcapital.ca Discord if you're interested in how I'm trading natural gas at this point in time. Other than that, stay tuned. Please give this video a like down below if you found it helpful, and we will see you on the charts a bit later. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed their holidays. Take care.